say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You can see that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back, yeah, get all back, yeah, get back.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway from Philadelphia. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 7-5, Cougar 19. Go.
Looking to throw right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60. Capture 11.
Throwing on seconds. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Cuddy.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
Hurry.
Looking quickly here.
19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. Brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go. Stack.
Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Get it! Roll! Let's go!
Now try Gibbs again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Gibbs. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's now 4th and goal.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Complete over the middle. Keeps it moving. Look at him go. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield.
Go! Panther 60.
Hitting him on the dime. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Brought in close to the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to try and throw it here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hut up. Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. attempt on 3rd and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. He completes it in traffic. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Viking 18.
Complete left side. It's just long. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Let's go.
Throws to the hurry up here.
70,
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Gibbs. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41.
Now, faster.
Working quickly here.
7 targets, 7 targets.
First down. First and 10.
To throw here on first down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Setting up to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready, set.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready, 60 Nazareth. Mustang, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70s. Ready.
They'll throw it here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offensive line fast.
79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Warriors, 70.
Motioning left is their running back. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Okay, ready.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the first.
So that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 12. And the
19, 18.
Lions first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Ready, go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready!
Gibbs. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready!
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready!
Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clapping up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Trying for St. Brown, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! 6.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Hits the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18, here we 19 Lions. 70 Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st down, play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
7, Lions 10.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Stop low. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of 11.
Here he is on third and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
And Nelson a yard. 3 and out.
Mustang 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's the snap on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd and short.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they'll mark him down there after the dive.
Williams on the stop.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
4th down. Pass coming. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the Lions come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Looking from his end zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job. And I just showed you I can do yours.
Offense in the hurry up here.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Panther 80.
Second and 11.
This is Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Working on 1st down. Completed over the middle. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10.
Lions 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Let's go now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Complete now to the right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
2nd down pass play coming. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The running back hits it on the draw. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
3rd down and 13.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one, just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
60 back down. Cup 19. Cup 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw to start the drive. Hits his running back. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's a pickup of 9. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
60 Maverick. 1918.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Keely Ringo making the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Captain 11. Ready.
He's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 19 lot. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
Okay, ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Through the 35. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Hey, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
34, Lions 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Here we go. Catch. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Caught by the open man. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Lions
Cut
1st
19.
down.
Cut 19.
I'll throw here on 1st. Right back to Watson. This is Cox. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Goes to the hurry up here.
32-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
70 range, Panther 11, Panther 11.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's another 4. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
Here he is now, third and goal. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kelee Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. Kelee Ringo on the coverage.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Another run here from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they drop it right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Throwing from the gun here. And we put everything he's got behind it. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's got it in the red zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. that big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. The offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. A lot of space ahead. Arrives at the 40. Hits the 20. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set up. Go.
Give now to the running back. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. There's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Jump off top of his back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Brock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
From the set.
3rd down. They need 7.
Nice. Come on. Hit. Pass up.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Downfield is fine. Safe ground. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To the air now on 1st and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions make it an 18-point game.
Lions 30.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready more Power Ranger.
Ready up.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Here's the handoff. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They're drawing up for him. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say